the position first, because this is where it's a little bit different. So strict was right against the wall, we're trying to get vertical. Kipping, you're going to try and come away from the wall a little bit, because we're going to use the wall to actually then be upside down to find some kind of control. You still want to try and be as vertical as possible. Okay, so you don't want to be too far away, because that's going to force that bad arch. Okay, or that position where then you're falling through and you can't press from behind you here to actually try and press that lock up, all right, because you're going to be leaning backwards. So I know that I'm a ½ meter back, right, so these are little ½ meter tiles, so my palms start there. This is where you're going to play around a bit, and I want the coaches and you guys to then find where that position is, because it's all going to be a little bit different. All right, you've got longer arms, you are a taller person, longer neck, shorter neck, so all those are going to give you a slightly different position, but it wants to still have that same effect of what you do, knees on the box, scaling, where you've got that big triangle. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go that ½ meter back, I'm going to kick up, all right, and still have that same lockout. All right, so the same strict kick up that we had now. From here, I want to go down, drop my head down to the ground, all right? Then here in this position, put my hips up against the wall, all right? So find the wall with my hips, keeping as much weight in my hands as possible, tucking in. Okay, so that's step 1, 2, and 3 all in one. So step 1 there, guys, on the program is normally just the wall kick up. So again, just getting your athlete to practice kicking to the wall. Step 2 is the negative, all right, with the fall down. All right, falling down in that progression means just falling off the wall. All right, so negative, and now you can't do anything, so you're stuck, so you just drop off the wall like I did. All right, then step 3 would be the tuck. Okay, so I went into the tuck there, so I did progress quite quickly. So going to the tuck and practicing a hold. What you can do, if you go down into the tuck, you can go into the tuck, extend again, go into the tuck, extend again. You don't have to actually press, but you can practice being in a good position. If you find you're then loading up your neck too much, rather come down and just do singles the whole time. Okay, don't go down there and hang out for a while and come up with like, sure, that's now too much tension in my neck. All right, because then you're going to end up with a very short, sore neck. Okay, so you're going to kick up. All right, from there, practice the negative, nice and slow. Bring the hips to the wall, tuck in. All right, and then here on step 3 is where I can put the feet against the wall again, get a good position nice and tight, hip against the wall, tuck in. And then I can do that a little bit quicker. All right, where I actually practice a quick tuck in. All right, so from there, hips against the wall, tuck in. All right, then step 4 would be to kick away. So I'm going to put the hips to the wall, tuck in, and then from there, kick to that extension. All right, and you want to try and have the hip against the wall, and then kicking, popping the hip open. All right, so you've got this hip tuck, and then this hip pop to open up. That hip pop in action, or that movement of your hip pelvis, is what's going to make you go up. You can't do that with a static hip. All right, so you're going to go down. If you don't tuck in, you're not going to get that hip pop. So if I'm here, and I put the head to the ground, and I go down, if I don't tuck in the hips, if I just go here, and then I try kick, nothing's going to happen. All right, so I must tuck in the pelvis to then get that hip opening action. Okay, so I don't want to see this where you don't tuck in the hip and you try to kick away. All right, your legs are not going to do the movement, your hips are going to get you to travel. All right, any questions there?
G, maybe just demonstrate it on the floor if you're lying on your back and you bring your chest in, how to throw your hips.
How to throw hip, on like just a normal like hip pop. Yeah, so like a normal hip pop. So guys, if I had the hip pop, so if I was here, I'm going to bring the hips in to then pop the hip. Alright, so that's actually just trying to get, it's the same hip pop that we practice for our kipping. Alright, so when I'm kipping, when I'm doing a pull up, it's that same tuck the knees in, pop the hip. Right, it's the same thing you want to do here. We're kicking, you are kicking the wall like that, but you're kicking up towards the wall. Alright, any questions there?
How much pressure do you put on your head?
As little as possible. Okay, so if I'm going to be doing this, I'm actually going to be just touching going, so later on if I'm now stringing multiple reps together, I'm just finding the ground basically and then going again. Alright, so something like this, I'll try not make them short reps. So I'm going to go down, tuck in, go back up again. So there, I'm actually just using my arms. Okay, as much as you can. So you're basically finding the ground with your head, back up again. Alright, so if you're actually doing it quite competitively, you want to not load up your head at all. You want to try and, if you could do them without the wall, that's essentially where you want to do them. Freestanding, just alright. Because then you know that you're in the strongest position that you can be as well. Alright. We do, however, use the wall to kind of jipper or to try and make it easier. That way we do end up just loading up the head a little bit too much. Alright. Guys, if you find that you're loading the head up, put an ab mat there. That'll just increase your angle, all right, and it won't let you go down as far. And also that cushion will just then take off some load as well. All right, so add the ab mat. If you do feel like you're loading your head up, then just don't carry on doing as many reps with that. If you find someone's like really, the position that you can see when someone's really loading up the head is the elbow angle. My elbow tracks over my fingers. All right, so I'll show you that. So if I'm here too far back, so this is also maybe talking about setup as well. If I'm too far back, so if my hands are there and I'm kicking up, you can see that I'm leaning over my fingers quite a bit. All right, in that position there, if I go down, you can see my elbow angle. So here, this piece here is over there. All right, I want to try and have my hand back there. So then I could bring it here and have that position there. All right, and then that's where I'd want to then still kip from a good tight elbow angle, getting that lockout. All right, so I want to have my angle, that elbow angle back. All right, I don't want to have it way over, and you'll see this with taller people as well. Okay, you guys have this big bad angle, and it's really tough to press from. All right. Tricky question.
Can I just make a quick question also just on the head thing?
Yeah.
I think it's very important that with the handstand kicking everything, you need to have control. It's cool to do handstand push-ups, but if you don't have the control to slowly go down, as soon as you drop onto your head, you're not doing handstand push-ups. Rather just do it strict and coming down. As soon as you're dropping on your head to do the handstand push-ups, then stop.
Guys, so you see with that negative, that's why it's almost quite specific where we're doing that negative with a fall down. So you're going down, 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 down. A lot of us are just trying to find where that range of motion is where we don't have any more control that we're talking about. So if I've got an athlete that's here kicking up and then they're practicing the negative, so they're going here and then all of a sudden they just drop down like that. That's then, okay, cool dude, listen here, we're adding an ab mat so that you haven't got that range to still fall through. Even 2 ab mats if you need to. So you can pile the ab mats up to find, to kind of get your athlete to find the right direction first. And then from there, take an ab mat away and find out where that kind of falling movement comes in. Then you know that that's where their strength is. And then from there, we still, with this drill, take guys back to the handstand on the box to get them stronger. So with the kipping progression, this one specifically, if I've got a class and I'm coaching the kipping, and I've got someone that's just getting up and maybe just getting the negative with maybe 1 or 2 ab mats, that same person goes back there for a bit. Because they're not getting too much work here. They aren't getting stronger through this progression. If you're getting to the ground and you're able to hold tension and not too much weight in the head again, then you don't necessarily need to do this drill within the kipping handstand push-up kind of progression that day. All right, so if you're coaching a class, you don't then need to put that athlete onto a box. If you see them with the ab mats piled up, ask them to go get a box out and then start practicing just a little bit, or just getting more strength. If they're not getting position, meaning that their head's not coming forward, again, use the box to try and get them there. All right, because on the box, you can put them back in the box and say, okay, I want you to try and get your head a little further forward. Put the ab mat there so that you can, again, get them into this position, have them realize that I need to come forward into that position and then back up. The same thing here. Then you're like, fine, okay, let's put the ab mat there. Your hands need to be here, kick up. When you're coming down, head forward in that position. All right, and then dropping down just to get them to find that position. All right, cool. Okay, let's do that for 6 minutes.